Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. On this video, I'll be talking about what I expect in 2022. I first thought that talking about New Year's resolution was a little bit of cliche, but as 2021 was not a great year in general, I see 2021 as the year to kind of hold many people's dreams. It could be by a trip that they didn't go to, by a family member who got the COVID, or by someone who was laid off from work. Anyways, there were many reasons that kind of hold us back this year, so I kind of pushed myself to make this video because I think it's important to remind ourselves how important our goals and aspirations are, to remind ourselves that we can still do better despite all these things happening. And also I think it's going to be interesting to watch this video by the end of 2022 and see how much I have accomplished. Before we jump into the video, if you're new here, welcome. I am Kemi. I am Brazilian Japanese who lives in China for 4 years now. I post 3 videos a week about our life in China, and I want to show you this. This is a chickpea that I just found in the living room. So tiny, right? Yeah, so that's how I feel in this whole universe of YouTube. So your support by subscribing to this channel means the world to me. On top of that, if I can help one person to plan and aspire for a better year in 2022, I would feel very fulfilled. Now let's go straight to the video. But as for my first goal in 2022 is to build different income streams. I recently quit my 9-to-6 job, and there were many reasons why I did that. I'm not gonna get into details now, but maybe one day I'll come here and explain my whole quitting process. But after I quit my job, my income kind of dropped a lot, so I need to find different ways, different income sources. Right now, I am currently teaching English online. I'm writing blogs as a freelancer, and I'm also exploring other options. Like I recently published my first KDP low content book on Amazon as a test. So I'm gonna be exploring that for some time. I'm trying to learn and all the things about it. And maybe I'll come here later and tell you guys how did it go. Second New Year's resolution is to be healthier. You know, one of the reasons that many New Year's resolution doesn't go as we plan is because we set very broad and general goals to ourselves. And if I say to be healthier, it's not very specific. I mean, who doesn't want to be healthier, right? So I have to ask myself, how healthy do I want to be, and what I'm gonna do to accomplish that. I am usually a very active person. I eat healthy most of the time, but there is one problem. I eat out a lot, like a lot. I probably eat like at home twice a week, and that happens for 2 reasons. First, food in China is very cheap. Second, food in China is very tasty. But even though it's tasty and cheap, we don't really know the amount of salt and oil or other condiments that are detrimental to our health that they put on those dishes. So in 2022, I plan to restrict my eatings out to 2 to 3 times a week. Yeah, fingers crossed. An important element of my getting healthier plan is the workout. I'm not as active as I used to be 5 years ago when I would run 10K every day, but I still do work out 3 to 4 times a week. Simple workouts at home. But I feel my workouts have kind of reached a plateau. I don't feel that strong as I used to feel. So for 2022, I plan to maybe increase the intensity of my workouts or learn some other ways that I can make my workouts more effective. My third goal in 2022 is to feel more stable about our living conditions. We have been living in this apartment for about a year now. We moved here because of my previous job, and this apartment is quite spacious compared to the 1-bedroom apartment that we used to live before. But we knew that it was temporary, so we didn't spend much money and efforts on decorations and remodeling of the house because we knew that eventually we were gonna have to leave. So in the future, we plan to rent or buy a house. We're still exploring the options, but we definitely want to find a place where we can feel more like home. As for my fourth goal in 2022 is to travel more. Another broad thing to say, right? But let me explain. As 2022 does not seem much better as 2021, so probably international travelings will remain limited, at least for us. So what we plan to do is to enjoy our time in China. We have made a list of the places that we want to visit in 2022, and the places are Zhenjiajie, Guilin, Guangzhou, Hainan, Yunnan, Tibet, and if you have time, Xinjiang. But I know it's a lot of places, but if I get to visit half of these places that I just mentioned, I would feel very happy. And to accomplish that, we have been saving up and we have been working on a travel plan. And yeah, my last New Year's resolution for 2022 is to visit my family in Brazil. I haven't met them since 2019, and that hasn't happened yet because first of the pandemic, second I was on a full-time job, and third there was some complications with my husband's marriage visa, so we are working on getting that figured out so he can come with me to Brazil whenever he wants to. But this year I told myself that I will either visit them or get them to visit me in China. So yeah, that's something that I'm gonna be working on this year. Okay guys, so that's all for my New Year's resolution plan. If you have reached this far of the video, thank you so much for watching. And now I want to invite you to do the same and think about your goals and plans for 2022. I wish you guys a beautiful new year. I hope all your dreams and aspirations come true. Just remember to keep it real, keep it simple, be patient, and just let the magic happen. Okay, so see you guys on the next video. Bye bye.